As natural disasters take place more frequently around the world, Tzu Chi has developed many devices to meet the needs of disaster victims. These faith-based innovations include water purification system, Jing Si folding bed, and instant rice. In today's Tzu Chi's 50th anniversary series report, we'll look at how these devices have helped those affected by disasters and how Tzu Chi is preparing for future disasters.
While sleeping, eating, and drinking water are simple actions we undertake every day. During times of disaster, access to clean drinking water can be a luxury. Since water is essential, how do we get clean water in the aftermath of disasters?
Of course, it'd be more convenient if we had water. We need to go fetch water.
With the cooperation of Tzu Chi, Taiwan's Industrial and Technology Research Institute, and Water Resources Agency, we can provide clean water to disaster victims. I feel that this is the least we can do. The water down the stream is muddy. Our residents are very grateful that you have come.
This retired borough head, You Wanyuan, who served in Xindian's Guishan Borough for more than 20 years, recalls how Tzu Chi's water purification system helped solve the water shortage problem in the aftermath of a typhoon.
在这么多的污染水中，如何能就地取水啊，让它净化？这跟工研院啊。 我们都是很密切的在合作。
Tzu Chi and Taiwan's Industrial and Technology Research Institute joined hands for the first time in 2009 to provide water treatment device in Da'ai village in Shanling. Then in 2011, in the aftermath of floods in Thailand, they worked together again to develop boats equipped with water purification system. In August the following year, they signed an MOU. Then in 2013, the boat was utilized in the disaster relief of Typhoon Haiyan in the Philippines.
科技的目的是在于帮助人类能够。
We develop technology and better devices to help humankind. In disaster relief, Tzu Chi brothers come up with ideas, and we can join them to improve the devices.
新的想法，就把这个设备做更精进的改善。
As a solution to disaster relief, Jing Si folding bed, which is good for sitting and lying down, comes in handy in disaster relief.
It's comfortable to sleep on. My back and shoulder used to hurt because the ground was wet when it rained.
Can be used as a bed and as a chair, so this is very good, and we are very happy to get this. We say this is a magic bed.
虽然它是受灾，那它不要那么坎坷的。
Despite having been struck by disaster, they should not be sleeping on the ground. This innovation is developed with consideration of disaster victims' needs. It is convenient. Just pull it apart and it turns into a bed.
Okay, just nice.
咱的研发拢唔通惊麻烦，那个研究人哈。 应该要很有耐心的，而且，让别人的研究是为着盈利的研究，咱是为着真正利益人群。
With half a century of disaster relief experience, Tzu Chi is taking a step forward to prepare for possible disasters. For instance, instant rice, which is offered to disaster victims, are also available on the market.
Instant rice was first seen in supermarkets in Northern California. I think we were the first to do so out of Taiwan. We do not fight to be the first one, but we simply did what we should do.
To prepare for possible disaster needs, volunteers have negotiated with supermarket manager so that in times of disaster, instant rice for sale will be used for disaster relief.
The most important thing is to promote the spirit behind the development of instant rice.
有灾难的时候，当然可以拿出来用；没有灾难的时候，像平常我上班啊、累啦，在办公室，我其实就是自己泡一个这样子，那我就可以吃。
当这个流通量越大的时候，我们的安全库存量就。
With larger stocks of instant rice on the market, the safer it is. When disaster strikes, we can immediately take instant rice off the shelf and provide them to disaster victims.
全部下架，当做备灾使用。
We provide the instant rice that was originally destined for the United States to people in Kaohsiung.
Such preparation helped disaster relief in Taiwan. In the aftermath of Kaohsiung gas explosion in 2014, Tzu Chi took instant rice throughout Taiwan off the shelf and cooked them for disaster victims in Kaohsiung.
防灾需要深入每一个角落，政府。
Disaster prevention must be done in every corner, but the government's assistance has its limits. On the other hand, volunteers of NGOs can easily reach corners of communities and care for those in need. They understand the needs of the underprivileged.
With the frequent occurrence of disasters, Tzu Chi keeps building up its disaster relief experience and works on utilizing technology to reduce the impact of disasters on people.